today. This is magician Penn Gillette's biggest disappearing act.
Huge transformation, 110 pounds.
His #1 secret to losing weight.
You should have foods that are so good for you, you can eat all you want.
His unique diet.
You put cayenne pepper on berries?
The most important thing about my diet is always too much. Too much is always better than not enough.
Penn Jillette, like you've never seen him before. Coming up next.
We'll save lives today.
You guys ready to get healthy?
Today's show is all about transformations, taking your life in your hands and making the changes you want and the changes you need to be healthy and happy. But we're gonna start with a man whose magic has captivated audiences for decades, but his weight became an issue. Penn Jillette decided it was time to transform his body, and he's opening up about his amazing weight loss. Remember, magicians usually keep their secrets, but he's telling us what it took to lose 100 pounds. We're also going to meet two ladies, wonderful women, who lost the weight but gained the burden of carrying around the excess skin. You got to see this to believe it. Amazing skin removal transformations and how that changed their lives. Plus, a little surprise for a viewer. It's going to come true today. Her entire dream, all in one day. Finally, she's going to have what she wants in life. And we're going to give you a 5-minute butt-blasting workout that will transform your backside. But up first, the talking half of the most famous magical duo in entertainment history. Penn Jillette and his partner Teller have made many things disappear. Like, remember the cow? Even a submarine they made disappear. But there was one thing Penn just couldn't make vanish, and it was slowly killing him.
His name is synonymous with magic royalty. And along with his brother in crime, Teller, Penn Jillette has been dazzling audiences for decades with his trademark combination, sleight of hand and comedy. Yet despite his charismatic stage presence, there was one area of Penn's life that he struggled with for years: his weight. Living on a showbiz diet of cheeseburgers, pizza, and processed foods, the 6'7" magician struggled with his weight for years, eventually ballooning to 330 pounds. But after a recent health crisis, Penn knew he had to make a change. Wait until you see what he made disappear.
Come on out, Penn Jillette. What a ham. I love it. You made yourself disappear. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah. About a third of my weight. Little over a third, I guess.
Well, I'm going to get into how you did it. That's just shocking to me. You lost over 100 pounds.
Yeah, about 110. When you're the fattest, you don't weigh yourself. So you don't ever really know what the top is that you got. But I certainly hit 340 at one point.
Well, again, I want everyone to understand how, as a magician, you made this disappear, because it's the biggest magical act of all. You can teach us all how to do it. But let's go back to where you were before all this. You perform, I've seen it, thousands of people every night, every day of the week, pretty much. And it's a pretty physical act you do.
Yeah.
So did you ever feel like your weight was holding you back? And did you ever feel self-conscious?
The self-conscious part, I was wicked fat, and I really, really deeply didn't care. I didn't feel like I wasn't self-conscious. I just thought I'm a big guy. I'm 6'7". So I never really used the adjective fat. I used the adjective big. And big guy was kind of okay.
So you didn't have a lot of awareness of how your body was perceived by others, or even yourself?
Yeah, absolutely not.
So what finally got you into this huge transformation, 110 pounds?
Well, I went to the hospital for high blood pressure. And we tend to, in this country, we tend to tell people that blood pressure is genetic. And it can be. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but it can be genetic. But the doctor said to me, I had blood pressure like, voltage in the UK. I was like, 220 at times.
Over 110.
Yeah, right. way above where you're supposed to go into the hospital. And I was on eight high doses of blood pressure meds.
You still had to go to the hospital.
I still went to the hospital. And it was
You're having headaches or what was going on?
well, you know, your high blood pressure is supposed to have no symptoms. But at a certain level, it does. You start getting, it starts getting jangly and stuff. And I was getting that. And the doctors went in to look into my heart. It's this weird thing where they're trying to say, I wonder what's wrong. I wonder why you have this high blood pressure. Guy weighs 335 pounds. Wonder what the high blood pressure could be. You know, it's like a guy goes in with like an axe in his heart and you're going, what's the tightness in your chest? What's causing that exactly?
That's right, the sharp pain.
And I was in there, and the doctor said to me, they couldn't get my blood pressure under control. With every drug in the world, they couldn't. And the doctor said to me, well, you know, if you got down to 280, we'd be able to control it. And I said, well, what if I got below that? And he said, well, you know, if you got down to 230, you probably wouldn't need blood pressure meds at all. And I went, wait a minute, you said this was like genetic. And he said, well, yeah, it is. I said, well, it's not genetic if I can get down to 230. And he said, well, we'll think about doing a stomach sleeve on you. And they were going to do a stomach sleeve for me to lose weight. And there's 3 times I don't believe people, that I know they're lying. Mm-hmm. New Year's Eve, when they're in the hospital, and during sex. Everything they say is a lie. It was almost all three for me at once. Yeah, that's the rule. And so I was in the hospital. I said, I'm certainly not going to say here that I'm going to lose weight. I'm certainly not going to make promises now because I know I'll be lying to myself. But the doctor said, we'll do a stomach sleeve. And I said, okay, but I'm in the hospital now, so you're probably going to wait 4 to 6 months, right? He said, yeah. And I said, okay, I'll do it then. And then in my mind, I did not say it to even my wife. I said, maybe I'll lose this weight. And I started out trying to lose it like an adult, you know, by portion control and doing all that kind of stuff. And then a buddy of mine who used to work at NASA, Regrowing, said stuff to me that was really important. He was the first person who said to me, you know, losing this weight can be hard. Everybody else, every article I read, every TV show said, here's the way to make losing weight easy. And easy things are not fun. And for someone my personality, I'm a juggler. You know, I like stuff to be difficult. As soon as someone said to me, we can make this hard, it got really, really easy. Does that make any sense to you?
It made perfect sense. I'll tell you, it's a whole different way of thinking about the challenge. Because you're right.
It's really exciting.
People get intimidated. But come on, stand up for a second. I want to show people what you're actually eating.
Okay.
Because I want to put this in perspective.
He's still an attractive fella.
Yeah, he's still nice looking.
Yeah, sure he is.
Now, this is a big deal because you were 335, 340 pounds, right? And you don't get there by accident. You actually have to eat your way there. And you're eating 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, roughly. It would take for you to get that big.
To keep 330 pounds going, you need a lot of calories.
So you'd skip breakfast, right? That's a smart thing. Skip breakfast, no calories.
Sure.
Or so it seems. All right, but then for lunch, you'd have 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. Put them up there.
Boy,
2 orders of fries, chocolate milk, soda, you know, a little piece of pie, of course.
Usually diet soda, but that's okay. Put that in there.
I love when people do that.
I know, it's so funny. Hot fudge sundae with a Diet Coke.
On the side. All right, so you're up to 2,700. It's just lunchtime, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't stop. You went to dinner, and that was 2 appetizers, right? Then you have a huge steak you throw in there. More of those French fries you seem to love.
Someone else is paying
another piece of cake.
Always.
That's right. Is that true? Well, of course, because you're performing.
Sure. Someone will take you out to dinner all the time.
Yeah,
have a nice steak.
And they're hurting you because now you've got 5,300 calories roughly. Yeah. What drove you, as good as you are at so many things in your life, to eating 5,300 calories a day?
Absolutely no appetite, no hunger whatsoever. So if we were hanging out after the show and you said, let's go out and get something to eat, whatever you put in front of me, I would eat. So if no one was around, I would go a whole day without eating. And then if I ate at 6 and then someone at 8 said, want to go out to eat, I'd say, sure, and I'd eat again. Absolutely no correlation between nutrition and eating, just all social, wanting to hang out with people.
So you stop calling people back? I mean, how do you then go on a diet?
It's really easy. I found out you can talk to people without having food in front of you.
You're kidding.
You can. It's been done. Mostly in other countries, but here you can also do it. It's not illegal yet. Soon.
All right, come over. You also use some technology. You're a magician. Use a body analyzer scale. Why are these kinds of tools helpful to you?
I love this Withings thing. When Ray Cronice, when he said he was going to bring me through this, the first thing he said was, you got to get a Withings scale, because this thing sends your weight, the second you step on it, it sends it to anybody you want. So I was losing weight so quickly. You know, if you're on 8 blood pressure meds and you're losing almost a pound a day, those meds have to be pulled back because the very things that are saving your life become poison. of course. So my doctor had to know my weight all the time. They also have a blood pressure cuff that sends out your blood pressure. So knowing when you step on that scale, it's going to someone else. Technology does make changes in our life.
You love this thing so much, you actually work with these guys.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I went and approached them. They didn't approach me because I loved them so much.
When you were on those 8 medications, sitting in the hospital with the blood pressure that was through the roof.
Through the roof.
Did you think you were going to die?
No, this was not motivated. It's so odd. I mean, we don't know what really drives us. We haven't got access to our real psychology. But it wasn't like this horrible fear came over me and I got to fix this. It really was that all of a sudden it was presented to me as a challenge. And wouldn't this be a fun thing to do? It was like, learning to juggle 9 clubs. It was just, can we do this? And I also want to stress, because it's important, I've been this weight for a year now. Yeah. And I wanted to wait. My book will be coming out about this, which is not a medical book. If you get medical advice from a Las Vegas magician, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. But it's kind of about, I don't know anything. But it's kind of about how it felt emotionally to do this. But I can't tell you, I was very comfortable in my body. And that we always think that's a good thing. If your body's not good, it can be a bad thing.
Yeah. When we come back, Penn Gillette's going to show you his plan, which helped him drop over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Next, Penn reveals what he did to drop 10 pant sizes. Losing the weight was no magic trick. How he did it without starving himself. His secret low-calorie weapons that can help you make the pounds disappear too. That's next.
Flavored water is everywhere.
But is it really diet soda in disguise?
See which ones are loaded with calories.
What surprised you the most?
We break it all down in our Food Truth series. Plus, the 5-minute test to determine if you're pre-diabetic.
Our entire audience is taking a quiz, and I want you at home to take it as well.
The action plan to stop diabetes before it starts. All new Oz.
That's coming up tomorrow.
We are back with Penn Jillette, who's made 100 pounds disappear right off his body. And now he's going to reveal his weight loss plan that helped him drop 10 pant sizes. He's got a great book coming out called Presto, How I Made 100 Pounds Magically Disappear, aptly named. Walk us through these low-calorie foods that took that 5,300 juggernaut of a diet you used to have a day into something more reasonable.
Well, one of the things is I just stopped, and everybody knows this. There's no secrets. No animal products. No refined grains, stupid low sugar, salt, and oil. And then you can still eat a lot. Mm-hmm. And I think that, I don't respect moderation at all in anything. I just don't like it. Portion control is the stupidest thing in the world. You should have foods that are so good for you, you can eat all you want.
Good for you.
I promised myself that every 2 weeks I would eat whatever I wanted. Just go back to eating really badly. And I promised myself that. It was really important to promise myself that, but I reneged on the promise. I go 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and I just eat my regular diet because I like it so much. What you start craving, what I crave is no longer chocolate cake and steaks. I crave this thing that I invented. Now, this is a smaller amount than I would actually eat. These are blackberries. Dump them in. This is food preparation.
This is breakfast, lunch, what is this?
Oh, this would be, I only eat usually 1 meal a day. I don't eat frequent meals really often with moderation. No.
No moderation.
We eat nothing and then we gorge. We starve and then we eat too much. That's the way we're supposed to be. Then I dump those in like this. But this is actually a portion that I might eat. This might be a portion that I eat for a meal, but then there's secret ingredients. Okay? This is the odd thing. When you use the word secret and then tell it on TV, not that secret,
no.
But put cocoa powder on it. Cocoa powder with no fat, no sugar, that's just good for you. This is a lot of good stuff it'll do. And then, and this I put on everything, cayenne pepper. Once again, we do not respect moderation. We want stuff to be tough.
You put cayenne pepper on berries?
Yeah. Eat like a man, Dr. Oz, eat like a man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Look at that. And look how neatly I am about the whole thing. Then just mix that up a little bit, and then take a spoon.
I'm gonna grab one of these things.
I haven't got anything that you haven't already had. Just
It's the weirdest thing.
It's weird. It's like a.
How are you not coughing?
It's like a flourless Mexican chocolate cake. It's wonderful. This is the best food in the world.
All right, go over here. Here, you know what? Exactly. Let's give this to the audience. They deserve this.
No, really? Who'll eat this?
It'll turn your hair black. Go
It's
ahead.
really good. Have some. Have some.
Spicy.
Ooh. You don't like spicy? Who likes spicy?
Yeah, here.
Who's tough enough?
They're passing
Tough
it back
enough?
and forth.
Come on, have some of this. This isn't bad. You can use this spoon. Come on, we're grown up. Open wide. Yeah, you're not coughing. You're not coughing like Wimp Boy, are you? No. There's a guy who can eat.
I hope we're covered for our audience illnesses. All right.
Oh, you'll be fine. He's okay.
They're doing CPR.
How is that? Is that good? Tell the truth now. Testify.
All right.
Damn Skippy, Mother Hubbard. Yes, damn Skippy.
Now, you never do things in moderation. Let's talk about exercise. I hear
Exercise, I do, normal stuff. Now, this isn't really exercise. This is just showing that I like to do things that are a little bit. You can juggle, can't you?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, come on, go, man, go.
But do you exercise? Whoa. Yeah, he's like huge.
Go ahead, come on. Move over, Robo. Let Jimmy take over. You know what I'm
All
talking
right,
about.
I'm going to do it again. I'll do it again. I'm going to throw it to you.
You can do it, okay. You want to do it? You want to do takeaways?
We'll do takeaways.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Face the camera.
How you gonna get 'em?
Just stay right where you are, Don't,
right.
don't even move. I'm going to come right over your shoulders. You're such a little fella. Just juggle. There you go.
Whoa!
Now look how good you are. Now
When we
you're
come back,
really
Penny's
good.
revealing his favorite fiery secret, 0-calorie treat. You won't want to miss it.
Coming up next, Penn Jillette turns up the heat. His favorite trick to burn off those cravings.
Penn's favorite fiery 0-calorie treat.
0 calories.
It's hot, right?
It's hot spicy.
A favorite guilt-free treat that will blow you away. Coming up.
We are back with Penn Jillette. And besides cutting calories and exercising, he stays in shape by performing 5 nights a week in your headlining show at the Rio in Vegas.
We're now the longest-running headliners in Vegas history.
That is a lot of people you're competing with. So what unbelievable things are coming our way from you?
Oh, we're going to do the greatest dove act, bird act. It was a guy named the Great Thompsoni who had opened for Sinatra in the 60s and stuff. So we're doing exactly the act that was opening for all these great guys in the 60s.
So it's the moment of truth. We've been promising this for the show. This is Penn's favorite fiery 0-calorie treat.
0 calories.
0 calories.
0 calories.
And it is, it's hot, right?
It's hot, spicy. If you couldn't take the berries, you won't be able to take this.
Well, we'll judge. Let's see who else in the audience. Maybe that gentleman from the audience will join us up here in a second.
Yeah. This is something, once again, I am not a doctor like you are. I am carny trash. I'm carnival trash. And I started out as carnival trash doing this 0-calorie fun thing here. Now I'm dipping the torches in. The torches are cotton, sewn tightly in a threaded metal rod. And this is lighter fluid, regular old yellow and blue can, harmful or fatal if swallowed lighter fluid.
You add this to a salad?
Yeah, and I'm going to show you this here. Now this is something, whether you do my diet or not, you can decide on your own, but do not try this. This is just stupid because besides hurting you, it's also poisonous, but you might like this a little bit here. What's that?
What?
They're playing that music. Was that your idea?
Yes, I thought this would be for a carnival.
I'm gonna do, yeah, this is carnival.
Put that in your mouth. What? Oh, come on!
No calories.
The remarkable Penn Jillette for many, many reasons. A special human being. We'll be right back.
Next, it's the agonizing aftermath of weight loss that no one talks about. Imagine losing 250 pounds, but still looking like this. The excess skin that won't go away. Amazing skin removal transformations you have to see to believe.
Flavored water is everywhere. But is it really diet soda in disguise? We break it all down, plus the test that could change the course of your health. All new Oz.
That's coming up tomorrow.
Megan underwent her skin removal surgery, and she's here now to reveal her amazing transformation. Come on out, Megan. Oh my goodness. And it takes a lot to come out and talk about this because people are suffering all over the country because of it. I mean, I'm not going to spin you, but I think it's just fantastic.
Thank
Here,
you.
I've got something to make you more comfortable during the interview.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't that great? Please give her a hand. Come have a seat. So you worked so hard to lose 250 pounds. Did it ever cross your mind that you might still have a problem with the remaining skin?
When I first started the journey, no. I didn't think that I would end up the way that I did. You go on a mission to lose weight and you think you're going to end up with a nice toned body, but in reality, I still look like me, just a deflated version of me.
A deflated version of you?
Yes.
And how was it carrying around the extra weight? Just from the skin?
It was really difficult. I suffered from my lower back.
Sure. You want to show people how much skin weight you lost?
Yeah.
Come on over here, a little demonstration for you. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
So, I want you, if you can, to hold this up. This is actually the amount of skin that you lost, which is a lot.
Yeah.
So, it covers your whole body pretty much.
Right.
And then flip it around and show people how much weight it was. This is the part you're gonna be stunned by. 42 pounds. 42 pounds, and I just grabbed 2 kettlebells that I normally use, and I would only use one normally. This is what 40 pounds, you lost more than these 2 kettlebells worth of weight. I just can't imagine walking through life carting this around.
Yeah.
Can I show people what operations like this can do for them and how they're done?
Yes.
All right, so put that down, come on over here. So, let's first talk about why people get extra skin. You can have it from pregnancy or weight gain, many reasons. So when you gain weight, let's take that as an example, in order to accommodate the extra weight, your body stretches, and the skin in particular takes the burden of this. So when you lose the weight, that's fantastic, but the skin can't stretch back. So in order to remove extra weight, there are a couple of easy operations. Like around under the arms, you can cut a little ellipse of skin out, and then you can connect the edges. They zipper right up again, so you get a nice result. That works in the legs as well, but the belly's different. For the belly, you've got to make an incision all the way at the very bottom of the belly, and watch this carefully. You actually lift that skin up after cutting a hole for the belly button. I'll show you why in a second, and that's what you do. Then surgeons pull together the muscle like it's a corset, and then you pull the skin down beneath where you cut it, including where the old belly button was, and you cut all that extra skin away and that's the 42 pounds. Then this is important, you sew it back up again, and you cut a new hole for a new belly button where skin used to be up in your chest somewhere.
Right.
And that's what you end up doing in order to fix the belly part, which is the harder part of the procedure.
It's done so much for my self-esteem. I feel a lot better about the way I look. I know that this is just a starting point for me and that I'll be able to go on and do a lot better things with my life now.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Now, I want you next to meet a woman who says her skin removal surgery saved her life. Plus a surprise you will not want to miss. Stay here.
Next, it's the untold story when it comes to losing weight, shedding the pounds, but still living with excess skin. Meet one woman who's finally living the life she dreamed after skin removal surgery, and another whose dreams are about to come true. Next.
Whoever said a doctor's visit isn't fun has obviously never been to the Dr. Oz show. Is that right? Make your appointment today. Go to droz.com/tickets and sign up for free tickets. Today, the radical skin removal transformations you have to see to believe. My next guest lost over 25 pounds of her skin after her surgery. And she didn't do this just to transform her body, but also her life. Meet Yelena. Her skin removal surgery, and she's here now to reveal her amazing transformation. Come on out, Yelena.
Oh, so good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you. I like it too.
This cardigan will match your hair. One of the rare times I can say that.
Yes.
Yeah. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Wait, what do you want to say? Come over this side. It's easier. Okay. So you say this surgery saved your life.
It sure did.
How so?
Yeah, after losing so much weight, you envision yourself having a body. And at some point, I felt like the excess skin was making me lose motivation in staying healthy and staying on track because I wasn't seeing the results I worked so hard for.
Now, you actually had medical problems from the extra skin. This is not just a cosmetic issue.
Yeah, it was rough. Skin would split open in certain folds, and it would feel like 100 paper cuts at once. And it was uncomfortable to move. You know, I want to be physically active. I want to enjoy the new lifestyle, but it hurt, you know, and there was nothing I could do about it.
You mentioned that you were judged. You
Yeah.
felt continually evaluated. You're trapped in your own skin. So what's it like when people see you now after this amazing transformation? How do they react?
It's been quite the journey. People who know me, you know, they're very happy for me. They've seen a change in my self-esteem, in my level of activity, and those who are just getting to know me, they want to hear all about it. They want to learn more about it, and ultimately that's all I want, is to share the story, share that this is a part of the journey.
Is that why you wanted to be here today?
That's the biggest reason why. I think there needs to be more talk about it and more awareness about it, and know that this is part of the process. It could happen to anyone.
So you want to help somebody today?
Sure, that'd be great.
So look over there, that wonderful woman over there. Her name is Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
And Leslie lost over 170 pounds, but she says her skin is holding her back from embracing her new self. So Leslie, when you hear Yelena's story,
Yes.
as heartfelt as it is, how do you relate that to your own life?
Well, you know, I'm really proud. I lost 170 pounds.
You should be proud.
Thank you.
You should be proud.
But you don't anticipate the problems that come with the excess skin. You know, I'm like, my God, I look gorgeous, I feel gorgeous, I'm thin, I'm wearing smaller sizes. I want to go to the beach and run around in a bikini. You know, I want to look hot. It's natural, but you don't feel that confidence, you know, when people are staring at the remainder of the old you that's still left behind.
The deflated you.
Yeah.
So Yelena, I'd love to have you give a little bit of advice here. What do you want to say to Leslie?
I'd say you've worked so hard to get where you are, and there's nothing wrong asking for more help. You know, you've gotten this far, you know, I think you deserve to be happy. So if you need help, there's nothing wrong with it.
That word deserve comes up a lot. So why haven't you had the surgery yet?
Well, I mean, I researched it, and financially, it's just not in my reach right now. I'm going to school to actually be a health coach.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. Health became a passion for me, so my finances are going to that, and I'm hoping, you know, once I get going in that journey, I can save up and get the surgery.
Have you talked to a surgeon about the procedures?
No, I haven't.
Come with me. I've got a friend here. Dr. Stephen Greenberg's here. He's a world-renowned plastic surgeon. Dr. Greenberg. Leslie.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. So, come stand next to me. So, Dr. Greenberg, educate us a little bit. Who's a good candidate for these skin removal surgeries?
So people who lose a lot of weight from pregnancy or other means and who have stabilized their diet, good nutrition, good health, non-smokers, who have all that extra skin, it's impossible to get rid of the skin. I understand where you're coming from because no matter what you do, you can't work out extra skin.
So, Dr. Greenberg's got a little surprise for you. Professor.
I heard your story. I really feel badly for you. I deal with these patients all day long who have all this extra skin. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to provide your surgery for you at no charge. I'm going to make that dream happen for you, and I'm going to get you into that bikini that you were talking about before no time. We'll do this together. You and I together as a team will get you through it. You're going to be fantastic. Fantastic.
What's it like hearing that?
Oh Wow. It's been 3 years of, sorry, I don't know. I just thank you.
Well, you've done the hard part. Now, you and I together will get you through the rest of the journey.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you. We're going to follow your story together, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Lena, thank you very much for sharing your story. And Dr. Greenberg, thank you. Really, it means a lot. We're going to follow it. We'll talk more about it when you have it done. All right, keep smiling. Skin Tight's going to be coming back to TLC for a second season. In the meantime, you can tune into My 600-Pound Life Wednesday nights at 9, 8 Central. Be right back.
Coming up next, when it comes to taking inches off your backside, don't give up hope. Why not dance your butt off?
Let's go, Dr. Oz.
Oh, Shaun T reveals his 5-minute butt-blasting workout.
I don't drive this way.
That's coming up.
Flavored water is everywhere. But is it really diet soda in disguise? We break it all down. Plus, the test that could change the course of your health. All new Oz.
That's coming up tomorrow.
Shaun T has sold over 10 million exercise DVDs. He's rocked our bodies. He's given us hip-hop abs. Now, his latest fitness craze, size, is taking the world by storm. And he's here to reveal his 5-minute butt-blasting workout you don't want to miss. Come on out, my friend Shaun T. So I love your innovativeness, and I love the fact that you make it fun. Size. Explain to everyone why it's so different from what you've already made.
Well, most people know me from making you drop down, do push-ups, jump, sweat,
I've been
curse
there.
me out. They do it all.
Cursing, everything.
But I wanted to create something that people didn't think about exercise at all and just wanted to have a good time. And what happens is, if you enjoy what you're doing, the weight just falls off.
They're actually smiling behind you in that video.
Of course they're smiling. I mean, we're having a good time. And, you know, that video, you see the people dancing behind me. I mean, they learned each step by step, but by the end, they were like, oh my goodness, I'm really tired. Or the next day they were sore and they were like, oh, we actually worked out for a really long time yesterday. And you actually forget that you're working out when you do size.
You have a unique ability to connect to folks. Well, what makes a successful workout program work?
Well, number one rule is don't starve yourself. Most people like to starve themselves, and what happens is you starve yourself for so long and then you binge eat, and so that 5 pounds that you lost for the weekend comes back to 15 pounds. Yep. So the other thing is eat what you like to eat. You have to enjoy food, you have to love food, and most people like look at food and they're like, I'm not gonna eat that, I'm not gonna eat that, I'm not gonna eat that, but you have to eat what you like. The other thing is do what you like, not what you're told. So many times we look to see, what am I supposed to do? And most people are telling you something that they enjoy, but do you really enjoy it? So that's another thing. And then last but not least, everyone here, when you start a fitness journey, first of all, you need to know you need to take one step at a time, but the most important thing is to record the positive results. So each day, if you feel like you ate a meal and that made you feel good, eat that meal again tomorrow. If you did a workout that you really loved, put that in the bank of positivity. And if you start building up this bank, you're gonna have a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of health.
Will I get biceps like these if I do your programs? Look at these.
I mean, let's see.
It's not that. Let me see yours.
But they're good. They're good.
Let me see the abs. Let me see the abs.
Well, I have a belt on, but, you know, maybe that's it.
Come over here.
You know, come on. Dr. Oz, I'm here to work you out, not to show my body off. So here we go.
We got 4 wonderful audience members. Everyone else is going to join us in the studio, and you're going to do the size workout. You're going to start that way anyway, and they're going to sort of transition to give us those bottoms you guys are always complaining about. So this is for the abs, the bottoms, the whole deal.
Exactly. So I'm going to give you one move from size, but since we're trying to really work the legs and the butt, because you know you want to look good in your jeans or in your board shorts or whatever you're wearing that day, you know, I have to step it up a notch. But we're going to start out with a little dance from size. It's going to be fun, and then I'm going to take it to you.
All right, hit it, Maestro. Little music.
All right. So this first move is called drive the car. Are you guys ready? You got to bend the knees and start to drive the car. Come on, let's go. Come on, Doc. In and out, in and out, in and out. You got to work those abs. Come on, come on. Come on, stay on that beat.
I don't drive this way.
Open
What
up
kind of
the
car
leg.
is this?
Come on, push it down. Woo, woo, woo. Come on, push it down. Come on, nice and low. You can make the noise. Yeah, come on, come on, squeeze. Now what this is doing is working, don't stop. What this is doing is working your abs, it's working your quads, it's working your butt. The more you put the weight in your heels, you burn more calories. The other thing about leg workouts, your legs are the largest muscle group, so it burns the most calories. Are you ready? Here's 4 and 3. Here's 2. Bring your feet together.
I'm getting out of this car.
Come on, we're getting out of the car. We're doing a little demi squat hop. So keep going. Little bit off the ground right here. Just 2 inches up. 2 inches. Bend the knees. What this does, sometimes we start and try to go down so far. Not right and left, so you showing off now. Here we go. Sometimes we try to take it too deep in the motion, but with this, we want to start out nice and slow to burn the quads. Keep it going, keep it going. Push 8. Come on, 7.
Are you guys okay back there?
How we feeling? Not yet. You keep going, Dr. Oz. Come on. Push.
I feel like you look.
Keep going, keep going. 8 more. And 7. Is that booty working, Dr. Oz?
Believe me, it's working.
Here we go. Here's 4 and 3. Are you ready?
2.
Are you ready? Here we go. Hop, hop, knee. Slow.
Hop.
This is creating your balance. Hop, hop, knee. Come on. Hop, hop, knee. Good job. Lift your knee nice and high. Create the balance in your core. Let's go. Come on. Push. 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 Keep it going. Come on. Come on. Push.
It's hard.
Yes. 1 more time.
When your
Here we
legs
go.
get tired, it's tough.
It's time. I know. Ready? We're going to take it faster now. Split, lunge, punch. Punch out.
Sheesh.
Opposite arm. Come on. Come on. Opposite arm, Dr. Oz. Come on. Start out here. And switch it up, go. Push. There it is, come on. Keep it going, come on, come on. Now bend the knees. I didn't tell you to stop. Just kidding, keep going. Keep going, come on. Push, come on. Now we're gonna slow it down. We're gonna slow it down. Still the split lunge punch, but we take it back. Take it back so you get your knee nice and low. Oh, you wanna do it like that? Come on, push it, down. Come on, to lift your chest so you can really engage the core. No arms, just split lunge punch. Down, come on. Let's go, Dr. Oz.
Oh, God.
Come on, ladies, let's go.
You guys keep going back there. I'm going to the outro. You can find this butt-blasting workout from Shaun T on DrOz.com. Do the outro. I can't even breathe.
All right, look. Be sure to pick up my new home program. Workout is called Size, and it's available now.
Do what he said. We'll be right back.
Jennifer Garner tells all.
Have there been times when you feel like you just can't connect anymore?
Her secret to looking so good in her 40s.
You're never gonna guess.
And her inspiring new movie.
There is something really beautiful in the story about the purity of faith.
That's coming up Wednesday on Dr. Oz.
Produce is often one of the most expensive items on your grocery list, and that's why I'm always on the lookout for anything that will cut costs. This YouTube video recently caught my attention. Did you know you can regrow your romaine? Did you guys know that? Yeah. One person knew it. 2 people knew it, and here's why. Take a look. What's your name?
Gulizar. It's a Turkish name.
Yes, it is. You're Turkish.
Yes, I'm Turkish.
Nice for you. All right,
Thank you.
now we can speak in Turkish, but we'll do it in English so everyone can understand us. So cut it where you're supposed to cut it. Here's the deal. You cut it about there. Don't cut yourself, and don't blame me if you do.
Oh, no, I won't.
Okay.
You do just right about here.
Now, we did exactly that 4 days ago. Go ahead, put that in there.
And you just put inside the water, and you wait.
Now, we did these 4 days ago, and notice the little buds here?
Yep.
Right? It sat in the water next to a window in our offices.
Yep.
And I can't believe this, but it literally regrew. But it's different, right? Different from the way it normally would grow. It grows from the inside, little buds, and there's no soil, obviously. It's growing out of water. The water doesn't have any nutrients, so this is a different kind of growth. But the buds from the inside of the stump begin to grow up, and it keeps going if you wait long enough. And it tastes good too, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Well, thanks
it's
for being
really fresh.
You're one of 2 people who knew about this. Now millions do. So thank you very much.
Thank you so
And
much.
Remember, happy and healthy starts at home.
Thank you.